Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction / review, and we are back live from the studio. Yo, very, very intrigued to check out this album by an artist I know nothing about, Nick Drake. Now, you guys in the comments will probably be able to kind of give me a little bit more of an idea for those who do know. For those who don't know, like me, let's jump in. Let's enjoy this ride. Now, the album I'm checking out is called Pink Moon, released in 1972. Apple Music has the genre down as pop. Now, I only saw that Nick Drake has released, I think, 3 albums, this being the last one he made. It goes for 28 minutes, so not a long album, quite concise, quite short, straight to the point, I imagine, but 11 songs, so I think we're going to be moving very quickly through this project. But let's have a listen, guys. This is Pink Moon by Nick Drake. Yeah, I wonder what instrumentation we're going to get from this guy. With the acoustic guitars early.
I saw it written and I saw it say, the pink moon is on its way. It's a pink moon, yes, a pink moon. Pink, 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 pink. Pink moon.
We got a deep tone there, really rich down there.
Pink moon.
Yeah, that is low. He sung that hella low. Okay, alright.
Saw it written and I saw it say, the pink moon is on its way. And none of you stand so tall. The pink moon gonna get you home. It's a pink moon, yeah, it's a pink moon.
Really just simple in sounds, but just really catchy melody. Just quickly, as I was listening to that song, I was looking at the album cover. Very quirky, very trippy. Is that a cloud? I don't know. Very trippy. That song was quite warm in tone. He kind of had that little higher voice at times, but then he had the pink moon part of the song as well. So he kind of chopped and changed between the two tones really nicely. A simple song, catchy. I liked it. Adding the piano there with the acoustic guitar, I thought those kind of bounced off each other really nicely. We're going to get it kind of driven by acoustic guitar, perhaps. Most of these tracks, we'll see.
When I was younger than before, I never saw the truth hanging from the door. And now I'm older, gotta get up, clean the place.
I like how weighty the acoustic guitar has been on both tracks so far. Got a lot of feel to it.
When I was greener than the hill, where flowers grew and the sun shone still.
Yeah, really great guitar use.
Oh, so weak in this need for you.
Another nice track. Man, this album so far just feels like a perfect album just to put on and just relax to. That was a nice acoustic guitar-based ballad again. He's very precise in the way he holds his notes. His notes are held in a really nice manner. If you go back and listen to that song, the way he just kind of goes from word to word, he kind of has varying amounts of time that he dedicates to each line, to kind of give them each word a bit of weight. So when you've got that kind of guitar that's kind of driving the song, and then him kind of controlling the pace almost of how we're going to move through that song, both songs have just been really nice to listen to, and close your eyes and quite warm. And because it's a short album with a lot of songs, 11 tracks for a 28-minute album, we're moving through it quite quickly. The songs aren't too long in length.
You can say the sun is shining if you really want to. I can see the moon and it seems so clear. You can take a road that takes you to the stars. Now I can take a road that'll see me through. I can take a road that'll see me through.
I like how you slowed that bit down and then just kind of accelerated again. Search for a rich array of instrumentation and multiple sounds flying in and out, you're probably not going to get that here. It just feels very cozy. It's really just tight songwriting. It's a little bit more folky than poppier. I wasn't sure what that kind of title card of pop from Apple Music kind of meant, but I feel like it's more bordering, more like alternative folky pop perhaps. But just really warm again. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying hearing the guitar on full display. Very few albums that I listen to where it's just an acoustic guitar that really drives the song. So shout out to Nick. I'm enjoying this. It's got a bit of Johnny Cash to it, the guitar as well.
Which way you go for?
Yeah, he just holds those notes.
Which way you love? Which way you choose from? From the stars above. Tell me now, which way you love best?
How real the guitar sounds. Like, it doesn't feel processed. It feels very genuine, authentic, and it just comes across as just, connects you with the song better.
Which do you dance for? Which makes you shine? Which will you take now? If you won't take me, tell me now, which will you love best?
Which Will was a really beautiful song from a lyric point of view. Another ballad piece, a love interest that has maybe two romantic interests or two paths that she can go down with either one person or another person. And Nick is just singing, which path will you take? Who will you love more? Who is better for you? If you don't choose me, who will it be? And it's just like nice lyricism and just the way he sings it. It's kind of like, it's curious, but kind of hopeful. And like, it's like a little bit borders this kind of like, not anxiety, but like, oh man, like if you don't choose me, who will it be? You know, it never reeks of like desperation and like, no, you have to choose me. It just borders this kind of like, I really hope you choose me. And it's just, it's beautiful. And I've just enjoyed it. I've just enjoyed sitting back and hearing these guitar ballads, man. Horn. This one looks like it's going to be more instrumental based. 1 minute 20. No lyrics listed as well. What I appreciate about Nick's music and his guitar play is it seems like he doesn't force too many sounds within a track. It feels very balanced, quite minimal in nature at times. And I think it just creates a nice blend of atmosphere while not feeling like you're just diving from sound to sound. It feels very natural in the context of this album. Okay, nice transition from horn. This one's got a little bit more of a worrisome feel about it, kind of a little bit.
Please beware of them that stare, they'll only smile to see you while your time away. Look around, you find the ground is not so far from where you are. But don't be too wise, for down below they never grow, they're always tired and charms are hired from out of their eyes. Take your time and you'll be fine. Say a prayer for people that will live on the floor. And if you see what's meant to be, don't name the day or try to say it happened before.
A really warm way to kind of bookend that chorus there. Great guitar play, man. Great work.
But please beware of them that stare, they'll only smile to see you while your time away. And once you've seen what they have been to, when the earth just won't seem worth the night or your day. Say what you say about the farmers and the fun and the things behind the sun.
Excellent guitar play on that track. It was almost like on that song, Nick was warning someone, be careful what hides behind the sun. I like that idea, the things that hide behind the sun. Everything's so bright. The sun is so bright. You can look at it from a non-literal form and go like things that may look bright and fantastic. What's actually hiding behind these things can be quite dark and sinister. So you do got to be careful about the things behind the sun, or be careful what you wish for, because it might look incredible, but behind the surface, it's actually a little bit more darker and quite problematic. That one there was one of the longer tracks in the album as well. So we got a little bit of more time with Nick to kind of really ponder on these thoughts and these warnings almost. I liked how the chorus, it almost kind of shifted in sound, and I wasn't sure if I was like, is this too jarring of a jump or a shift? What I then enjoyed though was, the chorus would then be wrapped up quite nicely with the final line, and it just was that the tone just kind of bookmarked it in a nice way before we headed into the next verse. Oof. No, it was really interesting. Like, we're just kind of getting that doom, doom, ba-dee-me-dee-doom. That was kind of like the driver of the song from a guitar point of view. And then he said, I love you. And you're like, oh, that's sweet. And then the next thing is, I don't care. And you're like, what? And then it's like, that I see you. And you're like, huh, okay. And then it's like, I'm not there. So it's really interesting. Each line was like polar opposites. Pink moon. So the light side and then the dark side. Is the pink moon almost kind of when the kind of sun covers the moon and then you get this kind of pink shade of it? I don't know, maybe that's the element of the pink moon. You get a little bit of both.
Lifting the mask from a local clown, feeling down like him. Seeing the light in the station bar and traveling far in sin. Take a look, you may see me on the ground. For I am the parasite of this town. A dancing a jig in a church with chimes, a sign of the times today. And hearing no bell from a steeple tall, people all in dismay. And I'm sailing downstairs to the northern line, watching the shine of the shoes, and hearing the trials of the people there. Who's to care if they lose? Take a look, you may see me on the ground. For I am the parasite of this town.
Once again, we're kind of getting a longer track there. And the longer tracks, we get to spend a bit more time with Nick, and he tends to explore themes and depths within these lyrics are a little bit more explored. That one there, Parasite, I feel like that one has some really nice intricacies within it. I was trying to catch it along the way, but the idea of a parasite, and I'm the parasite of this town, the references to the clown and removing the mask to see if I look like him. I always find it really cool when an album with such a short length here, we're getting so much depth to it, I think, and there is a nice story here, and there are themes behind the album cover, the album title, the song names, and just how we're flowing through this. It's a nice little exploratory piece, just wrestling a bunch of different themes here, which is really cool. I'm trying to put a finger on a couple of them, but some of the clear ones to me are just a lack of self-worth at times.
Know you, I get to see through.
These last couple of tracks have been a bit more kind of like punchy in terms of his delivery, as well as the guitar play.
Come to the bone, but yeah, me calling, won't you give me a free ride? See through all of the pictures that you keep on the wall, all of the people that will come to the ball. But hear me calling, won't you give me a free ride?
Really great songwriting.
Hear me calling,
Solid.
won't you give me a free ride?
I don't know, it's been really cool hearing an album just completely driven by that acoustic guitar. As far as I'm aware, I'm not hearing anything else besides this acoustic guitar. I think on the first track, Pink Moon, we heard some piano, but from there, we haven't really been hearing anything else driving these tracks but Nick's vocals as well as the acoustic guitar, which has been just really new to me.
Falling fast and falling free, you look to find a friend. Falling fast and falling free, this could just be the end. and you're ready now for the harvest breed.
Harvest breed, is that like a harvesting, when you're harvesting something? Say you've got a bunch of vegetables in the ground and you have a harvest breed, or flowers, like the song reference. Harvest, you have to harvest them, you have to take them all in, you have to take them out of the ground. It feels like you're kind of starting afresh almost, or you're kind of saying goodbye to this harvest or this kind of stock and kind of moving into new stock. Is this referencing this idea of changing, or kind of a new start, or refreshing? I'm not sure. Harvest breed, I'm trying to work out. It's kind of like saying goodbye, kissing the flowers goodbye. You know, you're now ready for the harvest breed? I'm not sure. But yeah, again, another theme that we can add to the list from this album is change and new perspectives, perhaps. Final track. Fun album, man. Fun album. Cool story. A couple of intricacies that I think will need to be unpacked on future listens.
Day one storm, and it was beautiful. Day one stone from the ground. So look, see the days, the endless colored ways. Go play the game that you learned from the morning. See, she flies, she is everywhere. See, she flies all around. So look, see the sights, the endless summer nights. Go play the game that you learned from the morning.
Nice closer to that album. Just really warm, that one there. Really just smooth vocal take by Nick, and just delivered a nice message towards the end. Almost like, going back to that kind of learning lessons from the past and moving towards a new start or a new future. A couple of different themes that I'm not really sure if they're entirely correct on Pink Moon, but there is a lot of reflection based like movement in terms of moving forward, the idea of perspective and past mistakes helping hone future endeavors. I like that idea of the pink moon that has a little bit of that. We're all full of good moments in our life and bad decisions or poor moments that we have, and you kind of get this blend or hybrid of both moments of positive reflection and moments of kind of negative reflection, but both can help shape and carve our way through future moments in our life. Nick Drake's voice had the right amount of playfulness, but also smoothness that allowed me to kind of feel really kind of committed to what he was trying to say on each of these tracks. And it was cozy. The album felt quite cozy, especially in the early half of it. As we got towards the middle and the back end, before From the Morning, we had a little bit more assertiveness in the guitar play as well as his delivery. I had a lot of fun sitting down listening to Nick Drake. Pink Moon is a album that I'll continue to put on, I think, as a piece that I can just kind of fall into and really just enjoy the fantastic guitar play. I think I hope I didn't understate just how valuable and how much respect I have towards an album that is just strictly driven by a singular instrument like that. And he really kind of controlled the sound, matching it with his voice in a manner that felt like we were on a ride and he was telling us a story. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was Pink Moon by Nick Drake. We listen to a wide range of music on the channel, so if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button and join the community. Thanks, guys. My name is K-Man Jack. Take care, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.